Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today's video is going to be on your good days and your bad days should be the same, right? You know, and what I'm saying by that is, on a good day, you'll do the things you'll do on that good day, and even on the bad day, you still do the same things you'll be doing on a good day. If you get what I'm saying, you know how you be feeling good. You doing all the things you're supposed to, with the enjoyment, with a smile on your face, your energy just high. You're just doing everything you're supposed to, knocking off all the tasks with ease and all that. But then when it comes on a quote unquote bad day and you don't feel as energized, you tend to not do those things, or you tend to procrastinate on all those things. Then you end up not doing them anyways because you feel bad, or is a quote unquote bad day. But what I'm saying is every day should be the same regardless of how the day is. And it comes down to just making a decision on what you every day, like on what you want to do, on what you need to do every single day. That's going to keep moving you forward. That's why I always say you have to be a forward thinker, because quote unquote bad days will come, quote unquote good days will come, right? And the thing is, you want to remain the same on the good days and the bad days. So I made a video a couple weeks back saying showing up your best on your worst day. Today, that's not a bad day for me. My workout could have been better. Yeah, it could. But I still showed up and did my best during the workout. It's like it's raining outside. It's raining. I'm still a little congested, but guess what? I'm still showing up the same way on me not feeling too good, or on a quote unquote just like a little rough day, as I would do on a day I'm full of energy, it's sunny outside. I'm still showing up the same way because that's just who I am, and it's preparing me for life as well, preparing you for life as well, because I know there's gonna be certain obstacles that will come in life, and guess what? I still gonna have to show up the same way as I would do if life was quote unquote good, right? So that's why I preach, you want to remain on the move, because the same thing that can make you so excited and happy is the same thing that can make you depressed, make you just, make some people suicidal and stuff, because they done put their attachment on so much on that, on that feeling good, feeling happy. Now that it's gone, they go crazy, Now they feeling horrible and worse about horrible and all that about themselves, So that's why I say, like, the good, you relax, the bad, you relax, So every day, I show up the same way, Like today, it's still a good day in my eyes because I still did what I was supposed to do. I still haven't missed a workout. I still haven't missed a video. Even though I could have been like, you know what? I'm not feeling too good today. Or, it's raining outside today. How about not go outside and work out, not make a video? But I'm like, hold on. That means I'm letting my mind control me, letting my mind betray me, because I made a commitment to myself, to show up every single day, So even on the days I feel great, I'm gonna show up, and on the days I don't feel so great, I'm gonna still show up. And guess what happens when I show up on the days I don't want to show up? I end up feeling great anyways, simply because I went against that side of that poison side of my mind. I went against that, and I went and did what I had to do anyway. So now guess what? I'm gonna feel great about myself regardless. So that's the thing. So even when you do show up on the days that you don't feel good, you're gonna end up feeling good regardless, because you're gonna be like, damn, like I did that shit. You ever notice, like, whenever you may feel down that day and you still do the thing you were supposed to, and you had to do it, but even though you say, I don't feel like doing it, but I'm gonna still do it anyways because I gotta do it. And then you do it, and you be like, damn, I feel real good. You feel good. Like, you end up feeling good regardless. You end up feeling proud about yourself regardless, simply because you did it. So like, I still feel good about myself. You know, if I get thinking about it, if I didn't do the workout or record a video because, you know, it's raining outside, it feel quote unquote feel good, then I'll feel worse about myself. But since I did it anyways, because, you know, I made a commitment to myself, I said I was gonna do something, so I have to follow through with it. And guess what? I'm gonna end up feeling good about myself regardless. You know, it took me a minute to get the message of point. You know, when I be talking, you know, you gotta get into that flow with the things and all that. But yeah, just follow through with your word, follow through with your commitment, and you're gonna feel good every day. I promise you. It's inevitable. I already said that word, you know. Practicing, trying to say certain words and all that, you know, but you know, regardless, like once you start showing up every single day on the good days, like how you show up on the bad days, and then you show up on the bad days, how you show up on the good days, every day is a good day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, you know. So just show up every single day with the same effort, with the same mindset, you know, regardless of how you feel, how the weather is outside. You know, it's just like, man, hey, day zero every day. You feel me? Day zero every day. You know, we're gonna show up the same mindset, same mentality, you know, and just keep doing what we doing. You know, you gotta keep following through every single day. You know, showing up for yourself every single day. You know, not breaking promises with yourself. You know, because when you break a promise to yourself, you're breaking a promise with God. You know, I keep saying that. Everything you say counts. Everything you think counts. So you can't be out here saying things just to be saying them, and then you don't do them. You wonder why you feel bad about yourself. Because, you know, not only do you know you bullshitting, fucking God knows it. You know, it's just what it is. You think you're not being heard by anything when you by yourself talking shit. Like, you know, you be like, I'm gonna do this and that. God hears everything. So be, even your thoughts. So you gotta be very cautious of what you're saying and what you're thinking, because everything counts. It's serious like that. It's very serious. You know, the fucking spiritual realm is very serious, you know. You know, this shit deep, this world shit is deeper than just fucking physical, man. You know, yeah, we on the physical world, you know, but this shit deeper. Like, when you make a commitment to yourself, you better stick to it. I don't care by any means. So you have to have the same effort on a good day, on a bad day. You know, have the same effort that you would put in on a good day, on a bad day. And then the bad day will end up being a good day regardless, because you still did what you had to do. You still did what you're supposed to do with the same effort that you would put in on a good day. And now you're gonna end up feeling good regardless, you know, because now you're gonna feel proud about yourself. You're gonna walk into the fucking room and be like, yeah, I did what I was supposed to do this much. So now you confident as a motherfucker because you follow through with your word. That's where confidence comes from. Just keeping up with your promises with yourself, you know, just keeping your daily promises. You're gonna feel confident automatically. You're gonna be confident. Like, it's gonna be internal too, because you know, you walk in the room, I did everything I was supposed to do today. You know, I didn't complain. You know, I showed up anyways, you know, showed up when I didn't feel like it. I'm on time, you know. You feel me? When you those that's what it's called, compound interest, like those small numbers add up. So, like I said, show up on your bad days the same way you show up on your good days. You know, vice versa. You know, because either way it's gonna be a good day because you showed up. You get what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, certain things I be saying, I feel like it don't make sense when I say it, but I know it makes sense, you know. But, you know, that's it for the video. Peace.